Now we're going to talk about the Western Tack, and we'll start with the saddle. As you see, it's a lot longer, so it spreads the weight over the horse's back more. The back of the saddle is higher than traditional English saddle, and the front is, so actually it sits you in a very safe, natural position. They are very, very comfortable to ride, and as you see, they're quite ornate with carving on them. And you can, on a show saddle, you'll get more silver on them than the traditional standard working type saddle. This one would be a medium type engraving. There's not huge amounts on it. They weigh up to about 3 stone in weight. They fit generally most horses, but you can get different size trees. This saddle will have a 16-inch seat, which will be standard for the average sort of person to ride in. But they do go down to bigger saddles and smaller saddles for children. You have a saddle pad underneath the saddle, which helps to take the weight off the horse's back. And again, you can fit the saddles a little bit by spreading the weight or fitting them with the saddle pads. So you can have a thicker or thinner saddle pad depending. This is a show type pad, which we would wear in the show ring. You can either have wooden, metal or leather covered stirrups. There's no specific style you wish. We're going into the bridle now. This is what we class as a one-ear bridle. It hooks up over the right-hand ear traditionally. You can also have bridles with two-ear bridles, so one will go over one ear, then you have the same rig up on the left-hand ear. You also can have bridles with a brow band and throat latch if you wish. There's no particular type. In the show ring, this is a type of show bridle. You can have them very ornate and have silver if you wish to, or you can have just very plain if you wish to as well. The one-ear bridle has evolved from when a cowboy would have perhaps going out on the range, his bridle might have broken. He perhaps would have taken his belt off, then he'd cut a hole in his belt to fit over his ear, and actually would make the bridle out of his belt. The reins are generally a split rein. They are quite long, up to about 7 to 8 foot long in length. Again, very different. They're quite heavy. They're made of harness leather, so they're quite heavy and weighty, which makes it easier when you're riding on a loose, longer rein, so you have a little bit more control of the horse.